Hey, Chris Deerdorf here from Remax First Advantage, the Deerdorf-Lipari Group. Today I want to discuss with you about why you should use a realtor, because a lot of times people ask me, why do I want to pay someone to do what I can do? I can sell my own house. Well, selling real estate's a pretty big deal. It's probably the most expensive purchase that you'll ever make in your lifetime, and it's your most valuable asset. And it's a serious transaction, and it has significant financial and emotional ramifications. So realtor representation during a transaction, it's important for both buyers and sellers. And I'm just going to talk to you about a couple things, a couple reasons of why you want to be represented by someone like me. When you work with a realtor, I have a fiduciary responsibility to you. That means that I'm bound contractually to do everything in my power to protect you, to protect your financial interests. And that's a pretty big, and the value of that commitment, that can't be overstated. Realtors, they have the expertise and the experience to help sellers protect their investment and to help buyers build theirs. Buying or selling a house, it's not like buying a plane ticket. It's really not. Every home's different, and the laws change every year. So basically, you can expect to buy a new house every 7 to 10 years. And a lot changes in those 7 to 10 years. The laws change, and the regulations, the contracts, and all the practices. And once you retain a real estate agent or a realtor, they put that knowledge to work for you. Whenever you're looking at buying a house, browsing online, that's a great way to start. In fact, almost 90% of people, they start their search online. But when it's time to buy, and knowing all the pros and cons of a property that can help you make the right decision, a realtor, we live and breathe real estate. And we can share that information with you about a home that you otherwise wouldn't know about. Your realtor, they can go beyond the looks of a property, and they can tell you the important details about the home that you're considering. If you're thinking about listing a home and selling it yourself, there's lots of sites out there that can help you, or they say they can help you. And you can view price estimates for your home before you list it, but you're taking a risk. In some markets, online estimates, they can be off by as much as 35%. Often they rely on records and data that's as old as a year. Realtors, they know the local market. They have access to the freshest sales data, and they can price your home in accordance with the market to maximize your earnings. You're finding the right house, that's the fun part. But that's just when the real work begins. Today's contracts, they're as long as 50 pages, sometimes not even counting all the addendums and riders that you need. Realtors, they can help you navigate these complex documents, and they can craft an attractive offer that makes sense for you when you're ready to buy a house. Plus, when it comes to negotiation, your realtor, they're your advocate, and they can bring an objective voice to a very subjective situation. When you work with a realtor, you're partnering with a professional who operates according to a strict code of ethics. The Realtor Code of Ethics, they ensure that consumers who work with them are treated professionally and ethically in all transaction-related matters. So, I have a true story that I can relate to this discussion about doing things on your own. And I learned a very valuable lesson several years ago while working on my wife's car. I'm not a professional mechanic, but I own a lot of tools, and like any man, I believe I can fix anything. Who needs help from a mechanic when I can save money and I don't have to take it to a garage? Unfortunately, it seems there were always nuts and bolts left over, and I had no idea where they belonged. And usually her car ended up in the garage with a professional, and it usually cost me more money. My wife, she still teases me that she's going to hang a sign above my workbench that reads, "Mechanic you're not, take it to the professional." So the moral of the story is, find somebody, find a professional realtor, someone you get along with, someone to assist you before you make the same mistakes I did with her car. So I want to thank you for joining me here this evening to talk about why you should use a realtor. Here at the Deerdorf-Lipari Group, we put a lot of emphasis on making certain that our clients are happy and satisfied with the process of buying or selling real estate. So remember, the next time that you or someone you know is looking to buy or sell a home, please contact Chris Deerdorf at Remax First Advantage, the Deerdorf-Lipari Group. Have a great evening.